Hello, Luke Michael Howard here, aka the Hypnopunk of Hypnosis Hypnosis with the Hypnopexin Pixie. As we call it, Pexagon. I don't know what a Pexagon is right there. And we're going to do a little bit of work today on what Hypnopixie? What do you want to work on?
Yeah, so basically today I want to work more on my less weight. Lose weight, less weight. So
You did lose weight, didn't you?
Yes,
and that
I
will
did.
Continue even more.
It's just kind of like now, kind of like since recently I'm kind of like stuck in that kind of like that kind of bubble that I cannot break the pounds. My eating habits are went a little bit like off the loop, and I was like, Luke, can you help me with that?
Okay, so some resistance at the moment you've got going on with eating.
So yeah, and especially eating and exercising are my two main things. So there's a lot of like, sometimes when you go like to change, I'm really like stressed and busy at work. So I have like a lot, like everyone is just kind of like boom, 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 boom. And so, and sometimes what I do, it's like, it's comfort food, is like, my habits are like usually like eating and I'm binging. And so like through my all weight loss process, like through the years, I'm able to deal with that, but I'm kind of like stuck, and I can see those kind of like old habits coming back, like from a little bit more often than they should be.
Okay, so you feel a little bit stuck, you're binge eating. What would you like to do instead?
So I need to get off of coffee a little bit and change it for water, for sure. And also like being more motivated to go like in the gym.
Okay.
And like being able to control my habit of eating, because
Okay.
I did well for a while.
Okay.
And now I'm a little bit like off of wagon.
Okay, so you'd like to, I think we're going to break it down into two videos, two things. We'll work on the eating perhaps in this one, and replacing the binge eating. How do you want to eat instead of the binge eating?
So basically I need to there's a lot of things that I know. You know, we all know what to do sometimes, but we just don't do it. So it's basically I need to eat more grease and more grease. Yeah, more grease.
More grease? You don't need to eat more grease. No more grease.
One day I'm gonna have the perfect English. More greens, and also more protein, and just kind of like getting rid of like the pasta, the sweets, because what it's hard also, it's at the office with everyone around, and we have like a complete division is like food and entertainment, so we always have donuts coming up, or pastries, or bagels.
Okay, so I just need to know what you want instead. I already know that you want to stop. I know what you want to do. You want to get rid of the binge eating, you want to get rid of the carbohydrates and the pastries. What you want to do instead is you want to eat more greens, more protein, anything else as regards specifically to eating.
Yes, water and out of sugar.
Okay, so, but what do you want to do instead of eat sugar? I don't want to know what you don't want to do, I want to know what you want to do instead. See, here's the thing, folks, most people know exactly what they don't want. They don't want to be a plumber on the moon. They don't want to give themselves a root canal. They don't want to have cancer. Most people have an indefinite list of everything that they don't want that is indefinite. It will go on forever, but when you ask people for what they do want, that's when we narrow down, because we want to get rid of the stuff that Melanie doesn't want, the Hypnopixie, and we want to give her what she does want. So you want to drink more water, you want to eat more greens, you want to eat more protein.
And you know what? I want to go take a walk on lunch hour. Not sure how you can twist it on that, but
that's exercise. We want to say specifically on this video, we want to work specifically on how you want to eat.
So yeah, so I think greens, protein, and water should be the main, because it's the recurrent one right now.
Sure.
So let's keep
and then we'll come back and we'll do another technique. We'll make another video on exercise. Lovely. So we're going to do a thing today. Goes by Ideomotor responses. We're going to induce a light trance here, and then you're going to see some interesting things happen for the Hypnopixie here in these videos. So is it absolutely okay if I hypnotise you?
Yes.
Lovely. Of course, we've worked together before, so if I could ask you to uncross your legs and just put your hands comfortably on this pillow right here. Lovely. Are you comfortable right there? You want to lean back a little bit? Yeah, sure. Very good. Yeah, that's beautiful. So all I want you to do now is just focus on the spot in the middle of my hand. Keep your head perfectly still. Let your eyes follow my hand all the way up. Big deep breath in. Hold your breath. And now, as you breathe out, just allow your eyes to close down all the way. That's right. And Melanie likes to work really fast. So I'm speaking to Melanie's unconscious mind now. Your conscious mind can listen if it wants, or it can just go on a vacation. Now, what I'm doing now is I'm touching one of your fingers right here. So the finger I'm touching right now, this is going to be your yes finger. So when I ask you questions and the answer is yes, you may think it consciously, but this finger will raise up unconsciously all by itself, and it will stay up for as long as it needs for me to acknowledge. When I acknowledge it, it will just go all the way down all by itself. So it may go all the way up like so, and it may only go up halfway, which is absolutely fine, but that's going to be your yes finger. Now if you ever feel yes, the answer is yes, you feel it, that finger will be the one that I raise. Okay, nod your head if you understand, accept. Very good. And if I ask you questions now and the answer is no, this finger that I'm touching now, this finger will raise up, no, N-O. And it could raise up all the way like so by itself as you feel it, and it will just raise up by itself. Or it might just come up halfway, which is absolutely fine. But it's going to be an honest, unconscious movement. You'll think it, and one of them will raise. So all I want you to do now is just simply, Hypnopixie, just simply think of the word yes, and just allow that finger to raise up by itself as you think the word yes, and just notice what happens. That's right, and as that finger drops down all by itself right now, you can go even deeper into this place called hypnosis. Very, very good. And simply now, I just want you to think the word no and allow that other thing to raise by itself. Think the word no, N-O. That's right, and as that finger goes all the way up, that's very good. And as it goes all the way down now, you can go even deeper into hypnosis now as that finger goes all the way down, making sure it's an honest, unconscious movement. Very, very good. And I want to speak to Melanie's unconscious now. Am I speaking to Melanie's unconscious now? Yes or no? Very good, and as that finger drops down now, you go even deeper into trance. Melanie reports that she's having some issues with her eating. Is it okay if we do some work to help Melanie deal with her eating issues today? That's right, thank you. As that finger drops down, very, very good. As that finger just drops all the way down all by itself, you can go even deeper. That's right, you can listen to me, but I want it to be an honest, unconscious movement, that your fingers, you may think it, but your fingers move by themselves. Don't deliberately try and help me or help yourself and make it happen. Equally, don't resist it, just allow it to happen all by itself. And just for shits and giggles, am I speaking to John right now? That's right, and as that finger goes all the way down, you go all the way into trance, because who the hell is John? That's right, as that finger goes down all the way by itself. Melanie's unconscious mind, would it be okay, as that no finger drops all the way down now, would it be absolutely okay to allow Melanie to eat more greens? And as that finger drops down, you can allow Melanie from this point forward to eat more greens. Would it be okay for Melanie to eat more protein instead of sugars and carbohydrates? That's right, and that finger can drop down and you go even deeper as that new program is installed inside your mind now, as that finger drops all the way down. Would it be okay for Melanie to drink more water instead of, that's right, instead of any sugary drink or juice? That's right, thank you. And as that finger drops all the way down, all by itself, installing that new behaviour deep inside Melanie's unconscious mind. I want you to go ahead and do all the changes you need to do below the surface at an unconscious level, whether Melanie's consciously aware of it or now or not. Do all the changes you need to do, make all the shifts you need to make now at a deep unconscious level to allow Melanie to be able to drink more water, to eat more greens and to eat more protein. Change that program now. When it's complete and that program has now been installed deep inside Melanie's unconscious, just allow that yes finger to raise when the work is done all by itself as an honest unconscious motion. That's right, and as that finger now goes all the way back down to that pillow, you can go even deeper as that new program is installed. That's right, and as that new program is installed now, I want Melanie's unconscious mind now to do whatever you need to do when Melanie's awake, whether she's asleep, to make sure that these changes go ahead properly, permanently, and in a way that feels right for her, until she gets to the size and shape she needs to be in the easiest, most effortless way possible. If you agree to that, let me know now. That's right, and as that finger drops down, that new program is installed deep inside your unconscious mind, doing all those changes and shifts from this moment forward. In a moment, not just yet, but in a moment, when it feels right for you, you're going to allow your eyes to open, having those new programs installed deep inside your unconscious, running at an unconscious level, completely installed inside your brain, written, activated, enabling you to drink more water, to eat more greens, to eat more protein, replacing the old activities you used to do easily and effortlessly. But before your eyes open, if that's okay with you, just let me know. That's right, thank you unconscious. Melanie's unconscious, beautiful, powerful unconscious, and as that finger drops slowly towards that pillow now, finally writing that new piece of software in your brain, allowing you to make those shifts over the next few seconds, few moments, few minutes, few hours, until you sleep, until you get to the size and shape you want to be. When this new program has been fully installed deep inside your unconscious, when it feels right for you, then and only then, allow your eyes to open, feeling amazing. Hey, welcome back. How you doing?
Good. There's just like.
What was that? What was that like for you? What was that adventure like for you just then?
That was weird.
Were you deliberately moving your fingers,
no,
or?
It's just kind of like. It's just because of the pillow. Like my finger was hot.
It was
so
hot,
it's
okay.
kind of like, so I can feel like. The kind of like they was becoming like a little bit colder.
Okay, they started off hot and they became colder?
Yeah, because it kind of like, I can, but yeah, and it just kind of like, it just felt good.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but, yeah, that was weird.
Now, obviously
because I know I have trouble with automotive response.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Now, you probably heard me speaking.
Yeah.
And you just probably maybe felt like your eyes were closed. But and you probably thought the yes or no in your mind, but were you deliberately moving your fingers then?
No.
Honestly?
No, honestly.
So how did that feel? Because somebody who has like control issues and stuff like that, it's no secret if you watch some of these videos from some of the work we've done before.
Yes.
And I threw in a question that I knew was a no in there, some silly question, I don't know if you remember, just to make sure that we got a no, to make sure that it wasn't just yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, so this is the weird things, it's like, so I know you're talking, like,
yeah.
I'm kind of like the person who kind of like aware of the talk, but it was kind of like happening like naturally.
Okay.
But more it was kind of like, after maybe like the first or second question, I just kind of like, my mind went kind of like at ease.
Yeah.
And you kind of like more, it was kind of like more blur speaking to me. Like
okay.
It was not like super clear.
Okay.
So, yeah, so that's why it's kind of like, so I opened my eyes and like there's lights and I'm just like...
Awesome. And
yeah.
kind of what was the discovery that you got from that?
I get better into like getting more down into hypnosis.
Yeah.
And that I just feel like clear-minded right now.
Okay.
That it's kind of like, it's more like I can do it. Like, and this is the weird thing, it's kind of like, because I was thinking like, oh, I can have like, I love iced tea. This is my go-to right now. And I was thinking like, oh, and before I was like, oh, I can have an iced tea, and I'm just kind of like, I'm just thinking of a glass of water.
Awesome. Cool. Just close your eyes.
Yeah.
When you think about being in a situation that in the past would have caused you to do those old behaviours now, looking at that now from this place, how does that feel differently now when you think about that in the future?
That doesn't feel right.
It doesn't feel right. And if it doesn't feel right, it can only feel left.
Just feel heavy.
Or heavy or wrong, can't it? Because you know what's right now is the right feeling to feel, and all that feeling that you used to feel just feels left, and you can leave that behind now, can't you?
Yeah.
That's right. Open your eyes. So thank you. That was a video that we're helping Melanie deal with nutritional stuff, eating stuff. We're going to make a second video coming up very shortly using a similar but a little bit different technique, Ideomotor responses. That means involuntary movement basically of the body, small muscles or big muscles. We're going to work on part 2, which will be the exercise thing installed in exercise. So stick around, get ready. The second video is coming up, which we're about to record on how to deal with the exercise component. I will see you soon. See you on the other side. Always believe.